Hello, welcome to Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. It's good to have you join us. It's the Friday night edition, and it's coming with so much fun on the show tonight. Vincent Enyama has said goodbye to Lille after 7 years at a French club. We'll talk about it tonight on the program, but our focus and attention will be on the press statement released by the league management company as regards league football in Nigeria. It's a whole lot of conversation that they have going there. But Lobby Stars, by virtue of being on top of the league before the break, they will be Nigeria's representatives at next year's CAF Champions League. There's a lot of talk coming out of football in Nigeria, and I want us to do the discussion tonight together because we kept saying that there's no benefit to the crisis at all. And the crisis has brought us here, but it seems like the decisions taken by the league management company seems to be like the only way out of what we've been talking about. So we'll give attention to it on the program tonight. So if you're a big fan of league football in Nigeria, would like you to be part of the discussion. The league management company, they've brought out a press statement after their meeting with club owners in Abuja yesterday, and there's a whole lot of conversation. So I want you to be part of that. So I'll give you updates coming from the Under-20 Women's Volleyball Championship in Nairobi, Kenya. We'll also take a look at what's going on right there at the U.S. Open, the top seed still standing. What happened to Caroline Wozniacki? I'll tell you. Walk with us on this journey. The draw for the Europa League has been done. We will tell you the teams that will be playing against each other. And of course, we'll keep tabs as regards the Super Eagles and that match against Seychelles in the AFCON qualifier. So much to talk about. So let's quickly get into the conversation. Hey, fans of English Premier League, Jose Mourinho at a press conference today again reminded the public that, look, whether or not Manchester United wins the title, I'm still the best coach in England. That's what Jose says. Jose said, look, all of the criticism doesn't move me. So after he walked out of that press conference, when Manchester United lost to Tottenham, he got us talking. Jose wants us to keep talking. So the English Premier League will get our attention also. I want you to talk to us as regards what you've seen. Just 3 matches played. We'll get into the 4th tomorrow at the weekend. And we are talking. What do you think about Manchester United and their fans? So I want to talk to Manchester United fans tonight on the program. Arsenal fans can also talk to us. Chelsea fans can talk to us. Hey, if you love the English Premier League, talk to us. Let's let you know that our feedback mechanisms are still the same on Twitter. What Channels_Sports is the verified Twitter handle, and I want you to go to that page where I've just thrown open a thread as regards the league management company and that public statement. Go click on it, read it, see what they're saying as regards league football in Nigeria, and I want to hear from you. Is it the best decision made by the league management company? Do you think it is good for league football in the country? Having in mind that, look, we all came to this point because of the crisis in Nigerian football. So talk to us on Twitter, Channels_Sports, Facebook, Channels-Sports, send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com. Just to also let you know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website, channelstv.com, and on YouTube /channelsweb. If you log on to m.channelstv.com, you should be able to download the Channels TV app for any of those devices you see right there, your iPad, your iPhone, your BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones can also do it. Just log on to m.channelstv.com, download the app, and you'll be part of everything that we'll be doing tonight on the program. Once again, wherever you are in the world watching us, we welcome you. This is the Fun Factory. Let's do this together, shall we? Let's go to Nairobi in Kenya, when Nigeria's under-20 women's volleyball team qualified for the semifinals. We were optimistic, but we knew that a stiffer test awaits them when they play Egypt. Yes, you see, these North African countries, they are putting their money where their mouth is. So we knew it was going to be difficult. Today in the semifinal match, Egypt defeated Nigeria by 3-0. So it's over for the young volleyball players, but it's good experience in the bag for the Nigeria Volleyball Federation. They should start looking at ways that they can consolidate on the efforts of the team. So they're going to play Cameroon in their 3rd place match. Third place match, Nigeria versus Cameroon. Remember, that was the first match from their pool, in Pool A. They played Cameroon. They lost that match by 3-1 to Cameroon. So now they can go back, look at what they didn't do right in that first match against Cameroon, and see if they can just get a consolatory third place prize, which is not so bad for a volleyball team at the under 20 level. So for the final fixture, it's going to be Rwanda taking on Egypt in the final. So third place is Nigeria versus Cameroon right there at the Under-20 Women's World Cup, Women's Volleyball Nations Cup in Nairobi, Kenya. Let's bring the discussion back home. Talk about what you are talking about. The league management company, they have released a public statement as regards the Nigeria Professional Football League. We've been saying, when would the league come back? When would the league come back? Well, after their meeting in Abuja, these are the resolutions that came out of it. 2017-18 season of the NPFL is concluded. It's over. They cannot continue. It will be too stressful for the clubs or the players to get on with that busy fixture. So it's concluded, and the team at the top of the standings, which is Lobby Stars of Makurdi, shall be the representative in the CAF Champions League for the 2019 season that will start in November this year. That's it. That's the major decision that came out of the league. So you guys are asking on social media, does it mean they are champions? Well, the league didn't end. And since they are on top of the standings, they have to represent Nigeria in the CAF Champions League. No team shall be relegated from the NPFL for this season. So every team stays. So those guys at the bottom, thank God. We're not going anywhere. We'll continue with it. So when you, as I read this, and you also follow, I want you to tell me what is the benefit in this for football, the crisis that brought us to this point. When we say, look, everybody should come together, understand that at the end, it's football that will suffer. It's the players, the coaches, officials that are passionate about the sport. No one listened. 4 teams shall be promoted to the NPFL from the Nigeria National League, that's the NNL, from the ongoing 2017-2018 season to compete in the 2018-2019 NPFL season. The 2018-2019 NPFL season will commence in November this year with a total of 24 participating teams. So the 20 will stay, 4 from the NNL will join, and which shall be divided into 2 groups. So there will be 2 groups now of 12 teams each, 24 teams, 2 groups, 12 here, and then they will compete. It's a transition phase. Nobody should say, oh, this is how it's going to remain. No, it's a transition phase because the league couldn't conclude this year.